What's he showing you?
Yeah, but what is he doing?
What?
Gang of the boss.
Yeah,
And
but
he's ending the boss in final form.
yeah, yeah.
What?
But does he use final form on every single one?
In general,
You watching data organization fights?
he literally goes into wisdom form on Lexius, pops out at like 6, then goes back in as final form, and then finishes the fight with fire. Literally fires him to death. Which goes back to my thing where I'm like, you know, as far as I'm concerned, every magic in Kingdom Hearts 2 sucks except fire. Because if you're not firing things to death, I don't know what you're doing.
Because people use fire to extend into combos. And fire.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're just talking practical sense, the only two forms that matter are wisdom and final.
I mean, yeah, I would agree with that. Well, no, limit form.
Yeah, if you're talking final mix, limit.
Because let's face it, limit form, well, I mean, that's the data fight, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if we were to go that far.
But
you
limit
know,
form also,
But,
there's
but
also
I
a
have
reason-
never played with limit form.
just bro. Sonic Rave.
But Sonic Rave is the thing.
Plus, you know that limit form doesn't need a person, right?
Yeah.
The king told me all about
So,
you in his
people love
letters.
to use it against
He
Ross.
said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
Last I heard, he was in the underworld fighting a dog.
Oh my.
Man, I wish we were, I wish we were there to see it.
Yeah, I wish we could see that.
There you go,
I
so
know I can
it
count
almost
on
sounded
you,
like you got
Sora.
knocked out in that fight. I could have sworn I heard a
I'd
oh.
like to come and see. Would you please escort me to the audience chamber?
I love this.
I forgot to warn everyone else.
Oh
in the
no!
castle about the
I was in
danger.
such
We
I
must
was
be
in
sure
such
the
a hurry
others
trying to
are
make
safe.
sure the cornerstone of light was safe
We'll go tell them.
that I forgot to do my job as queen and make sure my subjects weren't dead.
I'll make sure that
They're
everyone
probably
knows what's
dead
going
now.
Oh well. Maybe next time.
on. Okay, then I'll stay with the queen.
The castle is just full of tons of Heartless, so... They did!
Also, I just realized, other than Goofy, the only two guards
Let's be
here.
on our way.
Your point?
Also, also she literally has the power to banish people to other dimensions
The king has that power.
because interesting inconsistency with the storytelling. In this game, we are told that the king banishes Pete to another realm, but when you play BBS, it's actually Minnie.
And notice, as I had covered before when we were in, Hollow Bastion, like I said, this game kinda has a fetish for escort missions.
This way.
So in
What
Birth
are
by...
you saying, Carson? You saying you want to escort all the people?
No! I'm saying cut down on the escort missions.
What? No! Escort everyone!
So in Birth by Sleep it was...
I'm with Brian on this one.
So in Birth by Sleep it was her?
It was Minnie.
Forgot about that.
It wasn't Mickey.
When?
In you go to Disney World, basically.
Captain Justice?
Oh yeah. I don't remember Captain Darkness. When the fuck does Pete do that?
The Disney World?
Oh.
This way.
I know that seems redundant to say, doesn't it?
Let's
Because you have that fair and balanced kart race?
Oh, shit. You mean that fair and balanced and also exploitable kart race?
Hey, at least it's not Fortune Street.
Hey, I actually kind of like Fortune Street.
Well, that's because they, for that minigame, literally just took Fortune
As soon as
Street
the
and
tunnels
threw it
come, I
in.
made sure to seal this room.
So it was a good minigame reference?
I don't know. Fortune Street is fucking boring. Why does Japan love, like, American,
Also, this room makes Science look like shit.
So it makes them look like
why does
cats?
Japan love, like, American
God.
stocks?
I never thought about that.
What?
Literally makes Science look like shit. Because this is the end of it.
What?
Who's doing what?
He ends the fight here.
I have been fighting this boss wrong this entire time.
Who did what now?
That's it.
What happened with Sciax?
Literally makes Science.
He died. You know how? So I don't know if you've seen the Data 5 version of Sciax, but
He?
he doesn't do anything unless he charges his berserk.
I know! And his berserk charge is really quick.
He didn't charge it.
Yeah. This bullshit is great.
So, like, if there was an actual turn-based Disney RPG, what roles do you think the various characters would be?
Well, obviously Donald is going to be mage.
So,
Let's go ahead and say that Donald is going to be full range mage because you know he can heal.
so
everything.
when you're near Minnie, she explodes into this high damage light attack.
And no, not red mage, folks. Red mage implies that Donald can do physical attacks as well, and he cannot.
Donald as the physical attacker.
Obviously, Goofy is going to be our fighter class. Since Goofy doesn't, since Goofy throws pots, we'll go ahead and say that Goofy is our physical with white magic,
I feel Minnie would be a white mage.
most likely. Mickey would probably be our like full.
He would be
physical-
our main character that doesn't have a class, that can be classed into basically anything.
This way.
This commentary has been a
Pete would
rambling
be our black
mess.
mage.
Let's go.
Who?
Pete would be our black mage.
Why? He punches things.
Yeah, but he's also like dirty.
Couldn't he
He
be like a brawler?
he has bag of tricks, man. Oh, that's what it is. He's our physical with black magic.
Like, if he was...
That's what he is.
He
He's
has,
our
like-
physical with black magic.
Honestly, I think Pete would be a thief.
Exactly. He's physical with black magic.
Basically. And he tried to be Captain Justice that one time. Or whatever the fuck he was doing.
This way. Let's go.
That light attack is
This way.
busted.
But notice how, because this room is full of all these giant heartless, this is just a big room of nothing.
Let's go.
And so that's the problem with this game. A bunch of its rooms are just big areas of nothing.
Oh, you got a problem with that. In this game? Boy, you wait to page 3.
That's my problem with the
He's
third
been
game.
bitching about that with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
You wait to page 3, boy, you have a huge problem. Well, I mean, that's because in reality, this room basically thought that you were supposed to basically, you know, bring Minnie through this room without killing everything.
But it's speed.
And they give you a giant screen nuke attack with Minnie.
Give me a break.
Oh no, it's just AoE. It's not screen nuke. I wish it was screen nuke.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear!
Though I will admit this leads into the best world in the series. Fight me, Internet.
I hate the next world.
I love this world purely off of concept.
That's the only good thing it's got going for it. It might be the worst world in this game.
Whoa.
I wouldn't say it's that bad.
It's awful.
I would...
The structure of the next world is dumb.
Honestly, I would say the worst world in this game is probably the Pirates world.
I actually like that one. But I can understand why you wouldn't.
There's also a point I want to bring up when we get there, which I don't know if that's a common thing.
But my problem with this next world is it literally says, oh, you're just gonna go fight some gauntlets of enemies, and then you're gonna progress.
It does kind of suck.
And it is also dumb gauntlets of enemies.
This is the castle's cherished.
It's
I will admit this world does.
It also has some of the worst enemies in this game.
Yeah, I will admit this world it simultaneously gives the best and the worst enemy in the game.
I wonder what this could mean. Magnificent!
No way.
Well, well, well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys. All in good time. I promise you'll be able to partake of my
Her
wonders.
push to be like a major evil in this series amuses me because why Maleficent?
Ah, Queen Minnie. Radiant as always.
How else are you gonna
Here on a
use?
property venture. I want this castle for my own.
Why push her as a major threat?
For what I have in mind.
Who else are you going to use? The villain of the Black Cauldron?
Every room with my
Oh,
personal
Max.
touch of darkness.
That's a physical fighter.
You'd better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
And Max's whole thing is he knows karate.
Very well. I'll stop. Just as soon as the
And so
castle.
Honestly-
after every battle where him and Goofy fight, he's gonna be like, "Did I do good damage?"
I know that. I know it's more of a Fire Emblem thing, but I honestly imagine Max would be an equivalent to a trainee class.
Ever watched the Goofy movie or its sequel, an extremely Goofy movie?
Don't watch the
Have
second.
have you ever stood out above the crowd, even if you got a shout out loud?
Don't watch the second Goofy movie. It's awful.
Merlin, just
And
But an extremely
Smile
Goofy
your
movie.
face, you'll see.
let
Gonna
us do this.
stand out.
An extremely goofy movie is the most fucking early 2000s thing.
And that's what makes it the
What
best.
do y'all boys know about Powerline?
That's one of my favorite parts of that movie. To death.
It is the most, okay, no, it's not the most early
There is a
2000s
YouTube
movie.
clip.
Before you say that, to be the most early 2000s movie, it would have had to have Smash Mouth, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Somebody
Smash Mouth.
once told me
The
What
world's
the hell are you
rolling.
doing?
ain't the sharpest tool in the shed
Who?
Anybody home?
She was looking kind of dumb
with her finger and her thumb
in the shape of an L.
on her forehead.
Well,
The world.
Everyone go
You start
watch
coming?
Shrek's Day
They
Out.
don't stop coming.
That was the name of that, right?
Yes.
Everyone go watch that.
Since the last time I saw you? Really?
Remember how in Kingdom Hearts 1 we had to keep taking a poo break?
Oh, yeah.
It's time for more poo breaks.
God damn it.
What?
I do have a torn page.
Yup, and heartless.
Though, like I said, 100
Time to make more poo break names.
Though, like I said, 100 Acre Wood isn't exactly, awful in this game. It can actually be fun if you squint hard enough.
With your eyes closed,
Yeah. Turn around.
playing a different game.
I was about to say that.
Also, in the story, you had to leave to get Merlin anyway to come back here, so that was
Mm.
part of the story, but he haven't sent, so he had to pay, so I just made a poo in the woods joke.
Also, can we just talk about how Merlin just teleported to this world?
I'm afraid it's quite serious.
Yeah, it's magic.
How about
He
we
can do
don't?
that.
Can we just talk about how Merlin just went poof and here he is?
Well, he is Merlin.
Your point?
Not a thing. Shouldn't be a thing.
Maybe he's just an experienced
I
Keyblade
think we
master.
literally just discussed the way between worlds is through the pathways of darkness or gummy ship, and neither one was used to do this.
Clearly, he's
I
a
can't-
tier S Keyblade master.
I can't.
Go get him.
This is the Merlin from Sword in the Stone, right?
Yes!
Okay.
Something else to do first.
Why is King Arthur not here then?
Because that Merlin's from Traverse Town.
To this one.
Hmm.
I believe
And then
our
he
enemies are
moved to
using
Hollow
that
Bastion.
door. As long as it remains
Sure do.
open, the castle will be incredible.
He doesn't reference an old...
Because he said Traverse Town was for
When you
Hobag.
do, lock it
He
with
ain't
your
a Hobag.
keyblade.
He stays away from Hobag.
Now, one more thing. You're heading
So
to
this-
the
You know who's in
central
Travis Town?
world.
Dudes. He ain't no dude.
While you're there, the
No, he's
nature
a
of the
man.
world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all.
So this world brings up 50
Yeah,
questions.
this world is like all of the questions.
I have faith in you, my lads.
From what I understand,
Oh wow.
most people accept
I
it.
forgot. This is when we get to this world.
Yep.
Most people accept this as a pocket dimension.
What? All the world's kind of pocket dimensions when you really get right down to
I
it.
know they're actually just floating islands.
Yeah.
Can we all agree that this is bullshit?
Huh?
I mean, yeah, we can agree on that. I mean, the entirety of Kingdom Hearts storyline, 90% of the time, is
Best,
complete bullshit.
best fucking world idea.
Unless you hate the change that they made in Final Mix.
Which I actually love that change. For people that can't, for people that don't notice, to make this world more authentic, Final Mix has a filter that makes it sound like it's a cartoon from the 40s.
That is a Final Mix change.
I fucking love that idea. Also, if you notice, Sora's in his Kingdom Hearts 1
One outfit.
That's why I love the concept for this world, but that's then kind of unfortunate, because when you get to gameplay, this area kind of falls apart, and is actually a huge pain in the dick.
So remember how we ramble about retroactive time travel?
Yeah.
From what I understand, this is supposed to be a completely separate dimension that always exists.
That's...
The way
But
they...
it affects the future.
The way they...
It does.
Um,
But the general explanation is, while yes, it does. Basically, it's just that you can always affect the past of the castle.
And I saw somewhere, I don't remember where, it's kind of retconned away / a fan theory to where it's explained that that gate is it's fixed to this point. It will always go back to this exact point in time, and basically, if you go from this side to the other side, you'll always end up at the exact point.
That Cowl character is one of the oldest... I forget her name, but...
Clarabelle Cow.
That was it. That is one of the oldest goddamn Disney characters, and she's here, and I love that.
It took me longer.
Only by a few minutes.
He probably didn't die as much on Zexu.
I didn't try to fight Zexu.
Yeah.
Fuck Zexu.
So, this, you see, this time,
Not the actual book.
a fixed point, special case of time travel.
That's how they later retcon
That's
this as.
fine, but then we get the Dream Drop Distance time travel, and oh my lordy.
You got some kind of bone to pick with me?
More than one.
Them fighting words. Huh?
This is
Also, another funny thing is that Pete, this is a thing not a lot of people know. Originally, Pete's design was a cat because he was designed to be a rival to Mickey.
this world.
Yeah. Like I said, I love the concept of this world and like all the references and everything, but in terms of gameplay, it is actually kind of bad. I want them to do an idea like this again. And your ways of not creating more plot holes with is either A, just use that fixed, like, door idea again, or do what Dream Drop Distance did, to where in Dream Drop Distance there's a Fantasia world and it has its own Mickey. That's the Mickey
no. We want to get into Sleeping World time.
No, it wasn't specifically.
Sleeping Worlds!
It wasn't.
Sleeping Worlds basically are stuck.
Think about it, guys.
Sleeping Worlds basically have no time.
Think about it.
It wasn't really
Sleeping
more...
Worlds.
it wasn't more about it being a sleeping world, it was more about there are worlds that have their own Mickey, disconnected from the King Mickey that's the main one
No,
in the
they're all
series.
him.
They're all him.
Oh god damn it.
No, Gerson, they're all him.
Sorry we attacked you like that.
Fuck, I
Captain
hate
Pete.
this series.
Oh yeah? Well, if you're really sorry, then
A
go
sleeping
find
world, in essence,
Yes, sir.
is a world
You could brag.
that died, but it didn't fall into darkness. It fell into this locked down.
No, well, it was just it was when they fell into darkness and came back.
Yeah.
They didn't fully come back.
That was.
Parts of them stayed asleep. When you went to Pinocchio, you see how the Pinocchio world fell to darkness.
Oh, yeah.
But in other news, here comes my entire problem with this world.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what do you guys think of Timeless River? In my opinion, this world is really cool. However, later on, it introduces some heartless types that I really don't like. But, from a design standpoint, this is one of the most interesting worlds in the game. I find the world really charming for that reason, but as a whole, I think it's a little bit lacking. It also has a kind of dumb progression system that we will see later. So my final opinion is I love the design, but I don't really like the enemies or the overall structure. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and leave some comments. If you want to keep up with our videos, hit the subscription button and ring the notification bell. And if you follow me on social media, that helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. See you all next time.